Hello everyone, this is Selena from Essence of the Moon, and in today's video we are making more oils, but for the goddesses, in February for self-love. So I'm cleansing my space. I've already cleansed all my little jars there, not my jars, but my little droplets, and those are all ready for them. So I have my little cauldron because I'll be making a potion. So on my altar that I have here for February self-love, I have Aphrodite, I have Lilith, I have Hekate, and I have Freya. So that is who we will be working with today. Oops. And these are their little droplet oil, essential oils that I'm going to add in here with either grapeseed or coconut oil for them, along with their little offering dishes of herbs. So let's start with Aphrodite, since she is falling over. So here's her card. This is from the Goddess Oracle deck. And I did an unboxing on her recently. Yeah, here. I am love, I give love, I receive love, I love myself. So there's her card. So I added a little starfish on here for her. And I already cleansed this, added intentions into my knots. And it's just a little small droplet. And for her, I will be using coconut oil. I'm not doing rose. I was going to do rose, but I'm not a huge fan of rose, so we're doing geranium. And liang liang. So these two, geranium, liang liang, and we're doing coconut oil. So fractionated coconut oil. And we're just going to go ahead and hopefully it fits in there. It does. Add a little squirts in there. And since it's such a small amount, the amount of essential oil you add to such a tiny little vial is very, very small. So I think I'm going to add 2 of geranium and only 1 of the yang yang. So if it decides to come out, but it looks like it wants to, 1, 2, and I like 3 anyways. 3 is a good number for me. So we're adding a total of 3 drops. And then there's this one. So whenever I want to connect with the goddess, I will just grab this oil, this mixture. Oops, I've got 2. Well, like 1.5. I don't want to come out. The reason I wanted to make these for them is so that I have a way to connect with them. And that one just went out. How did that go out? Let's add a little bit of more. And then that way I can use this to connect with them, since we are in February in a month of self-love. So I got this from the idea of February self-love from Amethyst Ascension and Rochelle and her group of amazing women there. Let me turn this back on because I don't know why I decided to go out. No. I think maybe. See what happens when you're filming. There you go. Let's see how that one works out. Okay. So again, that oil is for Aphrodite. So we're going to set her aside since we already did hers. The next one, I couldn't find a similar card for Lilith on that same deck, but I found it on this from Cosmic Magic Oracle from a Valerie Tejeda deck. And I was like, this is perfect. Power, Black Moon, Lilith. So let's set her card right there. Here is hers with an owl. She's associated with an owl. I think that's cute. And for Lilith, we are doing grapeseed oil and not coconut oil. So here's the grapeseed oil. I'm going to grab a little pipette because there's no way I am not going to make a mess with pouring out that grapeseed oil inside this little container. So I picked these different goddesses to work with for the month of self-love for different reasons. They all empower either some type of like feminine power as well as self-love. And not that we only need it in the month of February. I feel like we always need it. I feel like we always need to empower ourselves as women, take care of ourselves mentally, emotionally. Yeah, I feel like that's always important for us. I don't think we do enough for ourselves, especially if you're a mother, if you're a sister, a caregiver, whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like we never do enough for ourselves. So for Lilith, we're going to use vetiver and vanilla. So where is my vanilla? Because I pulled it out earlier. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of my face. See what happens? Okay, so we're going to do vetiver and vanilla for Lilith. So again, this is for the Amethyst Ascension group. I went out again. I think Hekate is trying to tell me something. What are you trying to tell me, Hekate? Okay, so we're going to do... I'm going to do 3 of vanilla for that one because I really like vanilla. And we're going to do 1 drop of the vetiver. But Hekate, I have been working with her for a while. Lilith is newer to my list of goddesses that I'm working with. So let's top this off. I think Hekate wants a different candle. I don't think she's liking that pink candle. And I agree with you, Hekate, on that one. I think this pink candle, pink heart candle, is not for you. So, as I think about what candle I will be putting out for you, I'm going to put Lilith right there. And pardon my rummaging, people, because Hekate needs her candle. I will do this one for her. And I'm going to add some what am I going to add for her? Oh, here we go. Found it. Some new moon ritual oil made by my really good friend, the Candle Magic, Alba Garcia. So, guess what? I am going to anoint myself with this oil too, even though it's not a new moon. It's definitely smells incredible and is associated with the goddess Hekate. So I will do that, and then I'm going to add just a little pinch of her lavender that I have offered to her, and add this specifically in her candle because she did not like that heart candle, and that is quite all right. I don't blame her. And a little bit of the lavender is, there we go. Here you go, goddess. There is your specific candle there. Which you are right, you do deserve a different candle. Okay, so here we have Hekate. At life's crossroads, I wield my power with courage. She's definitely wielding her power. And that is what I love about her. This is what she helps us to understand, is that we do have power. We do have the courage to take life in those crossroads that we meet. And she does help us. So that is her card. Here is hers with a skeleton key on there, so you can see. And then I'm going to do lavender and frankincense for her in grapeseed oil. So lavender and frankincense I also use for my dog. I feel like the goddess had a lot to do with bringing Darla into my life. So, and I also feel like the goddess has helped. I am going to tell you this, since I haven't really shared this on social media except for a couple friends, but Darla being a rescue who has a lot of medical needs, she's going to have to get her surgery in a couple months, and she just recently went to the vet visit. She recently had a vet visit on Monday, and vet visits are so expensive. Like, I don't know how people can afford to take their pets in to get seen or taken care of or anything like that, because the costs are just astronomical. Like, I don't get it, but you know, you love your pet and you want the best for them. So we took her in. She does have autoimmune stuff, and she has allergies because she has a very fair skin coat, and they're more susceptible to having allergies. So not too long ago, probably after we rescued Darla, I don't know if anybody follows the Asher House on social media. We've been following him for about 8 years now. He rescues a lot of animals. He lives out in Oregon, and we really love all the work he does. So they recently came out with a program on where one dog is randomly picked to have their surgery to get either spayed or neutered. And I got an email on Monday from his administrative assistant saying that they're going to pay for her surgery. So after having to pay $700 for her vet visit, and then all of a sudden coming home and not even an hour later getting an email from the administrative assistant for the Asher house that they were going to help cover or pay up to $300 in her surgery was just incredible. You know, I mean, it's just such an incredible help. And I was thinking about the goddess Hekate days prior. She was just really in my mind a lot. And then she sends us that blessing. So I am super duper thankful, and I feel like I'm indebted to her. I know she takes care of her dogs. She loves her dogs. As you can see, she has dogs on her statue. And she's just an incredible goddess to work with, and she's always been there for me. Plus, she's been like the first goddess I started working with. I mean, Freya was my first statue, but I feel like when I started to do rituals and my workings, they were definitely with the goddess Hekate. So that is my little story with the goddess Hekate and how incredibly thankful I am to have her in my life. So last but not least, we have Freya, and it says, "My natural allure shines through my smile." So again, this is from the Goddess Oracle deck. I did do an unboxing on this deck, and it's such a beautiful deck with rituals on how to connect with these goddesses. And I also have a book. It's an accompanying, but it's an accompanying book, but it doesn't come with the deck. You have to buy that separately. But it's so worth it because it gives you so much more information on these goddesses, and they're goddesses from all over the world. And reading their stories is absolutely incredible. So my next one is for Freya, and I have a heart on hers. So for Freya, I'm doing coconut oil, geranium, and cedar wood. So we're going to put away the grapeseed oil, and then we're going to go back to using fractionated coconut oil. And just put a couple of squirts in there. This is definitely a lot easier to do than the grapeseed oil. Although grapeseed oil is super moisturizing, as is coconut oil. They have their different like viscosity levels in it, but it's so good. Or we can do cypress or cedar wood. Why do I have the cypress here as well? Let's do cypress. Nope. I'm sticking with my cedar wood. And I'm going to do my Atlas cedar wood, which I love how that smells. It has a different scent to it compared to just the plain cedar wood, which I do also like. I mean, I definitely associate more with cedar wood than I do with sandalwood. Although I do also have sandalwood, but it's not my absolute favorite. Atlas cedar wood, it smells incredible. I mean, just incredible. It smells so good. So we're going to do, I think I want to do two of cedar wood. Come on. You can do it. There you go. One more, buddy. One more. So this is what happens on camera when you're trying to mix stuff. It's not like doing unboxings where it's a lot easier. So we're going to do geranium because I'm not a huge rose scent essential oil fan. Geranium I can tolerate a lot better. So, and we'll do 2 of geranium. So we're going to set that aside, and we're going to add just a little bit more of the coconut oil in there for them. Okay. This is what happens on live screen, people. There we go. There we have our 4 little ritual oils that I will be using to connect with them. It's just depending on the time of the day that I want to connect with them, or if I want to do a specific ritual just for them and connect with them during this time. So I'm going to grab this one, and I just want to see how this one smells. That smells delicious. And that one is geranium and the ylang ylang, which I always have a hard time saying. Lilith is vetiver and vanilla. That also smells pretty darn good. And for the goddess Hekate, we have lavender and frankincense, which I use in a spray bottle for my dog all the time. Smells so good. So darn good. And for Freya, we have rose and, or not rose, geranium and cedarwood. That smells really good too. So that is my self-love cards. That is my self-love oils for the goddess for the month of February. February self-love with Amethyst Ascension on her Facebook group, Divinations Facebook group. And there's a bunch of incredible women on there that I've recently come into communication and contact with that have been super supportive, and just watching their self-love, February self-love, and what they're doing for it is just really inspiring and really motivating. So I had the opportunity to work overtime tonight, and I said no because I'm doing my oils for the goddesses, and I'm happy I did because I need my me time, and this is my self-love time, creating these oils for them, for me. So thank you all for stopping in today. Definitely join for Rochelle's group from Amethyst Ascension if you don't already. And I will catch you all on the next video, which is dropping tomorrow. Or it's going to be dropping before this. I haven't decided yet. It's for the Ostera Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck, which I did an unboxing for. So thank you all very much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.